Project Origin from Warner Brothers Interactive. The original F.E.A.R was a surprise hit both critically and commercially, despite the fact that the market is a bit flooded with first-person shooters. It really managed to combine a simple, no-frills style of gameplay with some brilliant design and a gory, horror film style atmosphere. F.E.A.R 2 starts off not long after the first game has ended, with a massive nuclear explosion that has decimated the city. The player assumes the role of Beckett, who's a Delta Force operative, and he's got to fight his way through waves of military opposition while being stalked by Alma, who's a pissed-off naked chick who's causing psychic havoc. Don't ask me to explain the plot. The story is pretty nonsensical. It's kind of a mashup between The Ring and Resident Evil, but props to you if you can follow along. It's kind of like the summer blockbuster of video games. It takes everything that you've loved about previous first-person shooters like Half-Life and Halo, and it distills that into a pure entertainment. F.E.A.R 2 is, if you'll pardon my language, just about blowing shit up. No more and no less. There's not a lot of cerebral problem solving, there's not a lot of puzzles based on physics or anything like that, just a lot of bullets, a lot of blood, explosions, and a good amount of foul language just about everything. What F.E.A.R 2 loses in innovation more than makes up for in its delivery. From my perspective, the graphics are top of the line, the sound is crisp and realistic, and the controls are as user-friendly as possible. The level design in the game is a little bit tacky. It follows one trend I've noticed in first-person shooters of late, even in the good ones like Half-Life, which is the inclusion of level space that really serves no purpose. A lot of empty rooms, hallways that lead to dead ends, that kind of thing. But it's hard to complain too much when everything looks this good. One feature carried over from the first game is the slow-mo option, which allows the player to slow down time to fight enemies, what is usually called bullet time. It allows you to shoot multiple foes at a time with better accuracy. I think F.E.A.R 2 is better suited to casual gamers who are just looking for a good time rather than hardcore first-person shooter fanatics. Some might take issue with its rehashing of old ideas or its convoluted story, but I really had a great time with it. And I also noticed it's a great game to watch someone play, which is a rarity. It's spooky, it's cinematic, and it's pretty damn obscene. If F.E.A.R 2 sounds like your kind of game, you can pick up your copy now for PC, Xbox 360, and PS2.